You could say the N-word?
I feel like I can say it, but not because of that, and I'm gonna tell you why. The fuck are you gonna do about it? You know?
I ain't even know OT said that shit. I ain't even know.
You ain't even see that before? That
On
shit
Bloods, I never seen it. I didn't know nothing about that. I was just saying what I said because...
So let me put it in perspective for the people then.
Yeah,
right?
I
Mexican
didn't know
OT
that.
did the podcast.
Yeah.
They asked him about, you know, the use of the N-word. And he kept it G. You know what I'm saying? I know you f with him too. And he said, he was like, he's like, damn, it's hard to explain because there's no men in the room. And he goes, oh, there goes one.
You have to understand the climate and the temperature of the Hispanic people in Texas. They are a lot closer with blacks than they are in LA and shit like that in other states.
See, that's the thing about it. See, that's when the levels change at. See, if somebody confronts me and be like saying it like I said, so what you gonna do about it? Now you trying to use it in an aggressive form, like you're punking me, or like you have the power of determination over this word to where you can freely use it up under your scale without us being acceptive of that. Right. That's what a narrative change, and a real is gonna put you in your place like that. But at the end of the day, I wasn't there. I wasn't in the room for that, and there probably wasn't no other real in the room to be like, hold on, nah, you can't do that like that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You use it in the way to use because we are my. Because guess what? Just because you my, I'll fight you because you my, and then you'll be, and we good after. We'll look at that. That's the point of squabbling. That's the point of masculinity. That's the point of being a man. That's cool. Like how you say. Because guess what? The same way how OT's saying that. That's my little brother. That's my nigga. Yeah. But guess what? I say Vato, S.A., Wade, and whatever else under the sun. I feel the same way how he feel as well. But I'm gonna use it always in a form of love. But at the same time, if a call me out or somebody call me out about that, hold on, you can't say Vato with the whoop, and then want to look at me behind that, I'm gonna squabble you. We gonna live and fight and die, whatever, live, fight, die, whatever it is. That's what we gonna do because that's what it is to be a warrior. That's what it is to be a man.
The thing I didn't like about it is that the challenge afterwards, if he was able to articulate himself better and explain why he can use it. Hey, I got a half black brother. I got black family members. I hung around black people. If he would have did it like that, instead of be like, man, what the fuck you gonna do about it? That's the bitch ass nigga part in it. Niggas ain't running around disrespecting Mexicans like that. It's always on the blacks where motherfuckers can feel like they can just talk to us any old kind of way, handle us any old kind of way. Somebody need to punch him in his mouth.
When I was previously speaking, for a white boy or somebody that's not black to be able to use the word, you have had to go through pain with. If you have not went through pain and suffering with and went through the profile, because that's what you got to understand. Whenever you choose, whether it's, like I said, it's different for a woman, but a woman experiencing when you have a child, like when a white woman has a child with a black person, that child is not white no more to society. That child is black. So yeah, the things that you used to get privilege of, your child is gonna put you in a position where you're gonna experience, oh damn, my child is a nigga.
There are other races in the black community that are widely accepted, and we fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? And we allow them to say nigga. I know white boys that say nigga. I know white Crips. I know white Bloods. I know white GDs. Like, come on, let's not act like it's not going on. But there are a certain aspect, a small percentage of people that do get a pass to say nigga. It's not a bunch of them. And it's not widely accepted. So that's why they don't do it. The ones that do it, they have an understanding and know like, hey, everywhere motherfuckers not going to accept this shit. Everywhere nigga not going to accept me saying nigga. But around here, I can say what the fuck I want to say. And I think that's kind of what Mexican OT was saying, but it's just his delivery what was fucked up.
My bro Danza showed me the interview and showed me exactly verbatim what Mexican OT said on the interview on the podcast with all the women. OT, bitch, you wrong, ho. I'm gonna tell you why you wrong, little bro. I'm gonna tell you why you wrong, OT. And you got a black brother. That's what you partially was finna get into, but you didn't want to get into it. Know what I'm saying? You got a whole 50% black brother and it's mixing a real little nigga that's your brother, so you should feel 100%. He should feel, a mother feel what I'm saying. What about this part? I ain't fucked up with you about saying, can you say nigga, because you grew up with us, went through all this shit with us, you love us, you been through everything that been through, so that's why you feel you say you can say nigga. The problem and the issue is the fact when you say nigga in a room full of women. Is there any black niggas in here? Is there any
then if you, all right, well, if it is, then what you gonna do about it?
Yeah, to me, that was the lame part also. That was just lame as fuck, bro. Like real nigga shit. Knowing if you was around any type of real stiff nigga gonna go right in your mouth, bro. Especially when you know the history between Mexican and blacks. They war in prison, bro. They war on the street. But in Texas, I'm not gonna lie, we kind of get along. Blacks and Mexicans, but we don't really interact with each other too much, but we get along. If that makes any sense.
That's where you fucked up at, brother. That's where the disrespect is. Because OT, you know, if you was in a room full of violent niggas from Houston, full of violent niggas like myself, TSF, any niggas that's really from the H like that, and we was having that conversation, and you said it in that way. Y'all said, because who's gonna do shit about it? Niggas have been 6 niggas in a room raising their hands saying they want to fight you. You know that. You know how this shit get down in Houston. You a Texas Crip. If a nigga come up to you and say, Mexican OT, you ain't no motherfucking Crip. And what you gonna do about it? You gonna want to fight about that. This nigga in the room gonna say, who ain't what squabble? And that's where the disrespect and the up part is, OT. Because at the end of the day, you know there's nothing but women in that room. There's a bunch of girls in that room. It was a now violent street nigga that come from where you come from and been through what you've been through, or that's from somewhere else that's gonna disagree with you and with that statement to the point to where they'll fight you about that or they'll do something about that. So therefore, that's what people in the general public gonna take it like that's hoe shit, because you're doing something in a setting where people gonna consider it, where it's safe to say that right then and right there. Would you possibly say that around a room full of a bunch of though in this heated conversation?
Another thing nobody is talking about. When them niggas go to prison, they make them niggas shut all that black shit down. That's the thing. We only get along in the world. We don't get along in the prison system like that. Let's keep it real. Nobody is talking about that shit. So that's why a lot of motherfuckers is mad. So I see both sides. Yeah, when they get down there, they lay down all that black shit. They don't give a fuck about none of that shit. They make them take all that, man. Come on now. Let's keep it real.
Now, secondly, aside of the Mexican OT shit, I also blame these fucking blog sites, these fucking interviewers, these platforms. Why do y'all constantly ask? I know why y'all do it. Y'all do it for click views, clickbait, all that other shit. But y'all gotta stop asking motherfucking rappers and certain celebrities these uncomfortable questions, and then be off when you get the certain type of answer that you get, or these artists respond in an uncomfortable way because they was asked an uncomfortable question.
They do set them motherfuckers up, and they ain't got enough self-control to not answer fucked up or answer appropriately. They ain't got enough intelligence to do that. Like, hey, this motherfucker playing mental games with me. I'm not gonna even feed into that shit. That was a leading question that she asked him. Come on, man. He just fell for it. And people didn't like his response. I really didn't like his response, even though I understood where he was coming from. But on the other side, for the people that didn't like his response, I understand them too, because I've been to prison before, and I know down there, they don't fuck with us like that. Let's just keep it real, bro. Well, anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys back here in another video.